Hey guys, so today is May 2nd and probably it's like the 9th or 10th day of me exploring this expo. So I just got here like 20 minutes ago and then now it's 9:30, which is probably like the first time for me to visit this venue in the morning, since I have a pavilion that I want to visit, which is a Netherland Pavilion, which basically require booking, but from 9 to 11 you can enter without booking. So that's where I'm visiting right now, and so I hope to visit there first. Then after that, since I've come here much earlier than the normal time, usually I come here like around 12 to like 3-4 o'clock, so which is really early, coming here like at 9:30. So hoping to visit at least 10 pavilions today, if I feel energized enough at the night. So anyway, let's explore. Oh, there's one more thing I want to try to do, which is to visit Indian Pavilion. Yesterday they finally opened, and then I saw that in the news on TV. So let's see if I can do it. Okay, let's go. So it looks like in the morning there are really few people, so like you can enter like the pavilion without booking really easily, and then so that's what I'm hoping to do for the Netherlands Pavilion. So let's see how many people are there. Just arrived at the Netherlands Pavilion. Looks like you can go in without booking. 行けますか？どうぞ。やったー、やっとや。おはようございます。Let's go in。ただいまフリーですよ。今はチャンスです。傘貸し出してるんですかそれ？どうぞ。優しい。They are renting now the umbrellas. Really nice. There's an interesting installation of what's that? すげえ。It's the water vibrating with the sound.
からをチャージしてから進んでください。
なんて言うんですかこれ？
魔法のオーブです。魔法のオーブが一応テーマになっているので。
オーブって何でしたっけ？
一応スペルにすると球体とかを結構意味してます。そういうことか。じゃあどうぞ。魔法のオーブになっております。
It says 魔法のオーブ。It looks like a magical orb. Orb means like orb, I guess. It means like a circular, circular thing. You see, I just charged it. Okay. Oh, I wonder what are we gonna do with this one? Okay, they have fought against intrusion of water. That's what it says. Dikes, leaves, and then the Netherlands is 20% of the land is under the sea. Okay, and you touch it. Oh, the color changes. すげえ. There's a Miffy right there. What does it say? なるほど. So they are here talking about the story of how they have fought against the water. I mean, not only about fighting, I guess. They have lived with water. Then here we learn to live with. Oh, that's what he's gonna say. Then here we learn to live with water, and then over time approach shifting from resistance to harmony. We learn to embrace water. Whoa! Wow. Circular. So today we must work with nature, and as the world faces the unprecedented challenges, rising seas, extreme weather. So it says now we turn up with water. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh. That's what it means to have sun up there. So it's a new dawn on common ground. That's what it says. And then you can sit in here. Oh.
The challenges we face are vast, they're strong, and so are we. Yeah, below sea level, water shapes the land. It pressed, we listened. It pushed, we planned. Now, as we strive to protect Mother Earth, we must rethink her resources and honor her life. So bring your vision, your hands, your mind on common ground. Let's redesign together.
So here then talking about the future transportation using the water, and then this is like the showcasing like an eco runner, which is like a ultra efficient hydrogen powered car that could be driving there in the future. I don't know. And it's a robot. It's like a transport with autonomous boats. I see. Interesting. Well, today I made a mistake. I forgot to bring the stamp note, so I'm gonna put the stamp on this paper. I was sad. Lastly, here is like a shop, and then of course you can find big Miffy there. Miffy, 20 centimeter height, 3,500 yen, I see. And then they also have cafes. Oh, looks good. They have like a sardine, herring with onions, which I've heard that as a Netherlands signature food. Okay, that's the Netherland Pavilion. Just to finish exploring. Yeah, it was really nice. I like that how the boat navigates to tell you the story about the country, and then also they also having like a Miffy as a little navigator to explain about that to kids. So yeah, that was really friendly as well. It's really nice that they have first fought against the water, but they started to learn to live with it. Then that's going to help how we can on Earth as one to tackle many issues caused by in the nature. So yeah, such as global warming. So that was a really nice story, I think, to tell. Okay, so glad that I finally exploring in this popular pavilion. I had come here many times, but I realized that you basically need booking unless you come here from 9 to 11, which I haven't done at all. Or finally made it. So just got to this Bharat Pavilion, Indian Pavilion, and then they said that they are right now doing like a restriction on the entry. So and then you can't line up here. So which means that I think it's gonna look better actually at night. And then probably like the situation could be better later. So maybe I can try here after exploring some other pavilions. Okay. Okay, I just got to start lining up in this Uzbekistan Pavilion, which is this gorgeous wooden pavilion that you can see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to exploring this inside. Yeah, up there. Okay, they said that you're gonna have to wait like 40 minutes. And finally, Uzbekistan, the Garden of Knowledge. Interesting copy.
ました本日担当させていただきます小村と申します。短い間ですがよろしくお願いいたします。それでは早速なんですが、ひょっとして皆様の中にウズベキスタンに行ったことがあるよっていう方いらっしゃいますか？いらっしゃいませんね。はい。それでは
Such a detailed explanation about the country and then also exhibition here. So what he told us is that this pavilion is created under the concept of sustainability. So like many of the like cedars used here will be actually brought back to the Uzbekistan after this expo. And then also like the sand here used from the Awaji Island in Hyogo prefecture next to Osaka. And then also there are many common things that between Japan and Uzbekistan. One is like they love teas, and then they also like rice, and then what's that? Yeah, like linguistically they have also common grounds as that which he told us. And then also yeah, those things. And then there are also many interesting features in this exhibition, which I am going to uncover from now. Okay, let's go in. The soil Turpok. I love these designs. Nice. 제로 에너지 주택. Whoa. Green future. Yeah. So they are targeting the 54% in renewable energy power generation by 2030. A graphic projection like this. Oh, nice. Wow. Nice. Cool. Wow. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize that the floor was coming up to the second floor. Wow, it was fun. Yeah, you know, like the video was really immersive, you know, including like the structure of the space. And then nobody was realizing that it was going up to the second floor actually. So this can be read by the NFT tag. So if you are using iPhone, you can, there's like a reader around here. So you can do like this. Then that's gonna tell you like the website. Maybe here. Okay. Here I got the NFT website. If you open it, that's gonna tell you the story of the cedar, where that was coming from, and this one actually coming from Tottori prefecture, and then the features about the cedar in the area. I see. So like there is like a design motif for this pavilion is like the Hiba, which is like the city that is listed as a World Heritage. And then also, if you look this pavilion from above, it looks like a triangle. And then that triangle shape means like a symbol of talisman in the country. So that's why kind of like wishing happiness for people, I guess. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, it started speaking. Whoa. Oh, it said that they are the generation strive on peace and prosperity. Ah, see, I see. This also pavilion is designed by renowned architect company in Germany. Yeah, I could tell. It's really beautiful, nicely designed. Wow, smells good. めっちゃいい匂いする. They are selling things that look really nice. Yeah. Okay, just to finish exploring inside Uzbekistan Pavilion, I really liked it. Yeah, the whole experience was very carefully designed. And then also inside, like the first floor, in the darkness, you see like a lot of lighted up exhibits, which looked really cool. And then also like the moving part where you were moved up to the second floor. And that was really cool. Yeah, I really liked it. And then also like the design of the pavilion was very much nicely done as well. Yeah, it's really recommended to visit. Yeah. So now it's 15 minutes to the noon. So I decided to have lunch here in Gluten GF Ramen Lab, gluten-free ramen lab. So they are only using like a komeko, like a rice-based flour for the noodle. And then this is where I've been trying to have lunch, but every time it's really full. But this time I've started exploring a little bit earlier, so I can take it a little bit slow. So I decided to have lunch here. So I'm now waiting like 45 minutes to get inside. So, yeah. So in this ramen shop, you can first register when you are waiting by reading the QR code in front of the shop, and then when the time comes, you get notified by email, and then come to this shop and then just wait for a few minutes, which is good. Good. I just got inside. Waited for about 20 minutes. Okay, then I'm gonna order. This is a menu. Hyogo no shoyu ramen. Wow. Above is the limited ones, and then I'm just gonna try this normal one. It's like a gluten-free shoyu ramen. Wow. So this gluten-free ramen lab, GF Ramen Lab, is actually started by a person who was running a ramen restaurant in Hawaii, and then he started the business in Hawaii in 2014. Then he started Truman Davis in Boston 2018. Then he was he faced with customers that were asking him if he have, like a ramen with gluten-free. As US, there are a lot more people who are, considering about not to eat gluten included in the wheat. So he started developing this gluten-free ramen for 4 years. Interesting. And finally got the gluten-free soy sauce ramen. Looks good. Right. いただきます。あ、美味しい。スープが美味しいですね。あっさりしてます。で、問題の麺ですね。ちょっと確かにビーフンっぽいかも。Looks kind of soft. いただきます。Oh. Tastes like kind of like a somen, which is like a thin noodle in Japan, but it does have like a koshi. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, nice. Chashu いただきます。あ、チャーシュー美味しいです。うまい。あ、お疲れ様でした。It was good. I thought there's still a little bit of difference between this noodle and the regular ramen noodle that you can have maybe in Tokyo and then many other places in Japan in the ramen restaurants. In terms of noodle, like the thickness and then also like how that tastes. It's just a little slight difference. Tastes a little bit similar to the beef. Yeah, beef is like noodle that is made out of rice only. So, but yeah, still I think we can still call this as ramen. Yeah, the soup was very asarishite, really how to say, soft and yeah, asarishなんだろう. Yeah, but yeah, that was nice. Tastes really good. Okay, ごちそうさまでした. Okay, I have just started up riding up into the Romanian Pavilion. Seems like they are having like 50-60 people waiting. So maybe like 40 to an hour to get in. Actually, there was a lady who came up to me and then told me that she actually watched my video and then she said it was helpful. So that was really nice. Somehow the video I created was helping somebody. That's really good to know. Finally going in Romanian Pavilion. Come to the magic box. Oh, sorry. Okay, wow. Thank you. Oh, so you will sit first. Okay.
Land of tomorrow, Romania Hyogo. Împreună putem salva planeta. Together, we can save the planet.
Welcome to Romania Magic Box. You have just stepped into a magical land. A space where anything is possible, where creativity and interactivity will make you see things outside the box and inside the magic box. In a world where technology surprises and scares at the same time, human connection is the one that can create the society of the future and form the land of tomorrow. A land where we live the happy way of life. Romania is the land of tomorrow.
Okay, you see a lot of traditional paintings, maybe. This just seems to be the exhibit by the Romanian artist, I guess. And then these things exhibited here are said to have been reproduced by Solid, actually. Doesn't look like that, yeah, it says it does. This one is kind of like symbolizing the rebirth, that's what it says. And then it's a church in here. So here's like a workshop space where you kind of join like the project of making things by recycling the what were disposed. So IUTP is like the brand name made in Romania. I see. Okay, that was the Romanian pavilion. Yeah, it was interesting, very unique. Actually, I thought I was having a little difficulty trying to understand. They said that they are like the country of tomorrow, but there was no further explanation. So I wanted to know why, in what way they are referred to the country like that. And then also the music suddenly started. It's okay, but still wanted to know at least like what kind of songs they are singing, which language they are speaking. I mean, obviously it should probably be no Romanian, but there was no really explanation. So yeah, it was completely left to the audience to how to interpret. So yeah, but still it was interesting to see the the design and also like the feel in the songs from there. Actually, the architecture, the pavilion, the lady inside told me that there was no relationship to something specific to the country. So maybe that could have been better, I guess. I don't know. Even though that it was designed by the student in the Bucharest. So yeah, the pavilion was like just said like magic box, but why magic box? So there was no explanation about that as well. Yeah, I want to know more about that country through the exhibition. So that's my impression. Yeah, but still, yeah, I enjoyed it there. Okay, let's go to the other pavilion, which is Czech Pavilion right here. Okay, let's go. It's going really smooth, like just started right up and it's already going inside. Oh, cool. Okay, let's go in. Czech Pavilion.
Okay, so this whole pavilion is made out of Czech brought-in materials. Like this is Czech spruce wood. Right there is Czech Bohemian glass. If you don't know, Bohemia is the biggest region of the Czech Republic, so that's why it's called Bohemian. Then in the pavilion you can also see a bunch of sculptures from Bohemian glass that will always be either like trees. This is supposed to be tree bark, or some flowers, some branches, which is supposed to symbolize how nature is fragile, just like glass. So we should take as best care of it as we can. Then what else you can see in the exposition? There will be a bunch of murals, wall paintings from Czech contemporary artists, which is supposed to symbolize what our generation can leave out for future generations. And with those paintings, there's also going to be a bunch of digital screens, which are supposed to put like a contrast with those paintings, like what like our everyday lives now in contrast to our everyday lives during COVID time, when all we had to look at was digital screens. And lastly, from the terrace, there's a really nice view of the entire expo. So yeah, please enjoy.
It's very solid. Let's see. So these are the works by the contemporary artist in Czech Republic. Oh, that's very unique. This is a glass that he said as Bohemian glass, and then it does have like this kind of like a design, not the design, like 模様ってなんつうんだ? Yeah, like gradation. I don't know how to put it in English. Yeah, interesting. Oh wow, there's a much more bunch of works. 面白い. Wow, this is really interesting. It's like you put like plants in it, and when the glass are really hot, so like you see like the leftover of the design of the plants in it, and then that's gonna stay there, even though the plant itself burns out. This is really cool. This is something I've seen. He's like Achan. He's a Nakata Atsuhiko. He's like one of the most popular YouTuber in Japan, and he came here to promote. Like it's not promotion. Like he was talking about this expo with Yoshimura Chiji. He's like the governor of Osaka. Yeah, and then so they came here together. You get to this rooftop. Wow, feels good. Oh, nice. Nice view from here. It's a nice place. You can just take a break by sitting. Okay, you can go up to this place. Yeah, just right in front of this nice, what's that? Water show area. It's getting hotter, right?
That's made from our mascot called Ramen. That's
Oh.
also the thing that you can buy when you're extra. I can just show you a picture of it as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he is made from, if it is on the Instagram here, but if you saw the glass sculpture that were down there,
Yeah.
it's made 60 years ago.
60 years. Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
And then they made this one, Rene, which is the mascot of the Czech Pavilion,
Oh.
out of the
glass?
yeah,
No?
out
I
of,
see. I
yeah,
see.
out
I
of
see.
the Bohemia glass that
Oh, I
was made
see.
60 years ago.
Yeah, interesting. What's the name of the character again?
Rene. Rene. This one.
Rene.
Yeah.
Rene. Okay, I see.
They're friends.
Okay. With Myaku Myaku. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Thank you so much. Helena?
Yeah,
Helena.
exactly.
Okay. Thank you so much. It's called Rene. This is kind of looks like Myaku Myaku in a way that it has like many eyes. Okay, that was Czech Pavilion, and then it was nice artistic works. Everybody I talked to were really all kind. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next pavilion. Next to this place, it's gonna be Scandinavian islands. Okay, let's go. So this Nordic circle, the pavilion was inspired by Viking hut. Yeah, I got why. Yeah, looks like it. Cool. So while you are waiting, you can scan this QR code to travel to the Nordics. Oh, wow, so it's going to show you the places in Nordic countries. Let's go with Norway. We've got 12 locations for you to explore. Oh, nice. Oh, wow, it's a Stockholm, Sweden. Can you see? I don't know.
これからご案内する展示室ではリサイクルしたお米で作られたスクリーンにリラックスして皆様に見ていただくような展示内容となっております。
And you can shuffle the destinations.
薄暗くなっております。
Santa Claus,
リラックスしていただくために
Rovaniemi, Finland.
皆様足元お手荷物には
Okay, let's go in there. Oh, wow. Green transition, circular energy. Wow, it's very spacious inside. Yeah. Yeah, そんなん分かっとるかな。ゼロ版が。これ乗っけるだけ Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, they have moving goods as characterized by Finland. And then what's this? It's a Lego. Is it from which country was it? Denmark? Forgot. Okay, that was Nordic Circle. Yeah, I like the pavilions look actually. Yeah, inspired by the Viking hat. But inside, it was actually a nice space to sit. But there was no specific information about each country. So it was too generalized, I would say. I mean, it's probably, some kind of difficulty. I could imagine that if you have to think about it has to be somehow find the ground feel among all these countries. So yeah, that could be the difficulty. But for example, if they put in like the information about the SDGs, like the sustainability goals, maybe you can put like specific information of how each country are trying to make it to the target. So like specific, for example, like having like a specific number of how much population are doing this kind of stuff. So anyway, yeah, that's my impression. So this is the water show that you can see once in 1 hour. So that was like a water show. You can see it without booking, and also there will be another water show at 7:30 and then 8:30 p.m. Okay, next pavilion is going to be this one. Turkmenistan. Looks gorgeous. To realize that. So this part of the design is horse, and then also above it there's like a moving thing. So that's the pavilion is like a digital, display. It's boy. Going into the Uzbekistan Pavilion. Wow. Probably, is he a president or something? Yes. I see. He's a president. Okay, going in. Wow. Beautiful interior. Oh. Wow, nice. Oh. 마푸투무그리 프라키. Start. 아르테케 음악. 주당. 오. なるほど. Arabai. Now going to the second floor. Oh wow. Oh, すごい. Oh. へえ、すごいね. Here's a carpet and then also like a clothings. Interesting colors. この辺結構雑だな. This is just like kind of having like a ordinary stuff from the country. Interesting though. 斬新かも. 面白い. That guy looked like the one that came into the video that I just saw. すごいな. The display doesn't work. Second part here, it looks like they are just, putting like all the stuff, Yeah, but it's still interesting. Yeah, this one, like the dogs. Alibi? Yeah, alibi, yeah. Here is the third floor. Is it a restaurant? Maybe? It was a nice restaurant area. It was closed, unfortunately, already for today. I want to try that tea. So this is a huge carpet that was crafted only by hand, and then taken 2 years. And this is the national dog of the country called Alibi. Yeah, as shown in the video. And then I got really surprised by seeing this chocolate, I guess. It's like 4,600 yen. It's like $30. And then that, like a Ita choco, looking like a normal chocolate. The price is like 2,700 yen. This one is said 2,700 yen だよ。やば。$19. Yeah. Wow. Wow. I wonder how that tastes like. Okay. Turkmenistan Pavilion. I liked it. Yeah, it was very simple, but at the beginning, it shows what the important points about the country is. Like, for example, like the animal, person, and the history and the city. So that's really, make you remember what's important in the country. And then also, I think the second floor, actually, it was kind of rough still, but on the third floor you can also experience the tea, which also looked nice. So yeah, I liked it. Even though I was very surprised by the price of the chocolate at the end. Anyway, it was great. And then the pavilion itself was really nice. Okay, now 4 o'clock. Let's go to see the next one. The pavilion next to Turkmenistan is the Bahrain Kingdom. I'm again seeing this pavilion of the Turkmenistan, and I'm amazed by this carved display. This is awesome, actually. Yeah. And then also here's a Bahrain Pavilion, and then looks really huge, actually. And then this, I don't know, wooden structure is very unique. I mean, the shape. So want to ask what this really stands for. Okay, now going to the Bahrain Pavilion. Oh, there will be a presentation at the beginning. Wow.
Can you see the pavilion from outside? Have you got any idea what this look like?
船。
わかられる方？
ほら。
船のような形をしてたと思います。It looks like a ship because this designing of this pavilion is inspired by Bahrain old port Ramen。こちらですね、今星座とか見えてると思うんですが、バーレーンの5000年の歴史があります。昔からですね、5000年前から今までに遡ってですね、文化の歴史を。
I was too far from the speaker, so I couldn't tell what they exactly said, but they were saying, like, you know, this is the place to sense the culture of this country by 5 senses.
こちらのボートなんですけれども、このボートはですね、5000年前にバーレーンの人たちがこの33の島を行き来するのに使われていたボートの模型となっております。で、これから何からできているかということなんですけども、触ってみて分かった方いらっしゃいますでしょうか？
You can touch it. じゃあこれなんだこれ？
はい。こちらなんですけれども、夏目ヤシっていうヤシの葉っぱを使ってできています。ちょうど左側のスクリーンに今写真映ってるんですけれども、軸の部分を乾かして作っている船になっております。はい。で、これがですね、特徴が。
So this second area, you can smell the curtain, which has like you know distinctive things from this country. 何も感じられない。わかんない。なんとなくなんだろう。Smells of trees. Yeah. It says aluminum. Oh. Wow. It says production of aluminum is like the #1 in the world. Then the next part is to exhibit like the historical, you know, crafts of the country. It's like a dowse of Bahrain. Dowsing, it's a palm tree product, and then going into armors, yeah, like a metal works. So this part is talking about the history of the hurling legacies, and then actually I heard, you know, about the Middle East being, you know, famous for its production of pearl when I visited the Qatar Pavilion, which is right next to Bahrain. So they were like the same, you know, areas that were flourishing by, you know, production of pearls until the very first of the 20th century, as you know, Mikimoto, a Japanese company, replaced them. Yeah. This is how the divers were trying to get the pearls. Interesting. These are songs that they were singing when they were fishing the pearls. Yeah, they have postcards, I guess. It's nice. Yeah, and then what are these? Soy, incense sticks. It's incense. Yeah, nice. Bahrain crafts. So now I start to line up for the next pavilion, which is a Switzerland Pavilion. And then I'm told that it's gonna take about 30 minutes. Okay, let's wait. Going into the Switzerland Pavilion. Okay, let's go. Very tired actually. Right. Wow. It says values. Oh, I love it. It's a paper crafting, paper cutting. Nice. Really great. Yeah, the countries. Oh wow. There are 7 hygies. So the paper cutting is like traditional crafts in the country. Wow, it's really beautiful. There's Einstein. Oh yeah, that's hygiene. Yeah. Oh, wow. Interesting. 風呂で。面白い。There's also hygiene. I'm told that there are 7 hygienes on this map. Can't find all of them, but it's good. There's a cat here. It's cute. There's also small restaurants. The lady here told me that there's a Pikachu somewhere around this iceberg. Somewhere. 上の方ですか? Somewhere above. Maybe from this way. 見方によるのかな? はい、いいんですか? はい、ありがとうございます。So it's somewhere around the iceberg. I'm gonna tell you the answer in 5 seconds. So the Pikachu is here, right here. Yeah, okay, that was fun. Oh, nice. Here, oh, it's a bubble. Wow, it's so huge. すげえ. Wow. So when you step into here, it's gonna create the bubble. I'm not sure, so tell us one wish for world peace. Join the others. I don't know how it's gonna be reflected. So this is like where you choose the field of your interest, and then it's gonna tell you the prediction of the future based on your choices. Like for example here, let's say digital revolution and AI, and then you have to refine the topic. Okay, quantum computing. Then individual non-humans, interesting, very humans. How far into the future would you like to see? Okay, let's say 10 years. And then wow, you chose the what's that? Domain, art field. What emotion do you want to like to in the future? Anyway, maybe supplies. And what country do you identify with? Okay, let's go with Japan. Oh no, there's no Japan. Oh here, Japan. Okay, what's this? Kintsugi quantum cars. Canvas. In neon lit Shibuya, a koi shaped AI artist called Kintsugi Stripe. 面白いねこれ。With the dream zone, 6 crazy stroke alive with quantum nuance. Wow, this is probably created by AI, I think, but it does somewhat, yeah, interesting. A future of Kyoto's gardens and quantum hues. Wow, this is so kawaii. New era where machines not only calculate but created with soul. This one is like trying to show the possibilities of deep fakes. Oh wow, I'm becoming a very old person here. And you see this swing of Heidi like this, and it talks about the birth of original story of the Heidi. And I didn't know that this was based on in Japan the Heidi is really famous because of the animation created by I think Takahata Isao, I think so, yeah, who was one of the founders of Studio Ghibli. And then this one actually the origin of the Heidi is like a novel which was published in 1880, which is so old. I didn't know about. So the concept of here is from Heidi to high tech. That's why it was, yeah, I got the stamp. It's really cute. It's quite. I just came to food court and then just bought the yakisoba like this. It is 500 yen. It's like 3.5 bucks. Yeah, I just don't need a solid dinner for now. Just gonna have something before exploring 2 more pavilions today. So this is the menu for this food court. I would say the price is a little bit expensive, maybe like 20 to 30% more than the normal prices that you see in the city area. Yeah, for example, like just ordering like a super normal bukkake udon, it's like 1000 yen, which usually you pay like how much? I don't know, depending on the udon restaurant, but you can pay like 600 or 700 yen. So yeah, 20 to 30% more you pay here for this Chinese restaurant as well. Okay, so that was Switzerland Pavilion. It was really nice. I really loved the first part of the pavilion, which was paper cutting, which is like traditional crafts in the country. And then also where you can see the prediction of the future. That part, the system was really great as well. I thought like the information that gave you as an answer was really, something that's realistic, kind of. Yeah, I thought. Then also the guide, Polina, was really, she's so kind, trying to explain to me about the pavilion, even though there's like certain rules for every pavilion, which, some pavilions are like, they can't shoot, like they can't answer as an interviewing style. So that's why, no camera. But just taking a picture is fine. That's what she said. So we just took a picture. So yeah, I pretty much enjoyed it. Okay, I'd love to try 2 more pavilions today, as I've just had a yakisoba, so got some energy. All right, maybe Britain, England Pavilion is something I would like to see, since when I was visiting there this afternoon, they were kind of trying to restrict how many people can get in. Let's get there. Okay, now I'm in the garden of a British Pavilion, and then this one has actually the entry, but I've waited for about 20 minutes, and then they started, opening the entrance for the people without booking. Okay, today is 9th Pavilion, British Pavilion. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, as this explained, the design motif for this pavilion is the blocks, and then yeah, you're gonna explore the England inside. Then also you see you can keep listening to the British music like Adele and the Beatles. Yeah, it's really nice. Nice seating. They are illuminating. Right. Oh wow. You're gonna see something here.
共に未来を作りましょう庭園ようこそ。これから20分間はダイナミックな映像や心を捉える音楽、印象的な光の演出による没入型体験をお楽しみいただきます。
もしもし、メイ、パパだよ。イギリスに着いたよ。いろんなものを見て仕事もしてくるから、後でいっぱい写真を送るね。イギリスはすごいところだよ。パパもたくさん紅茶を飲んだし、毎日新しいことに出会ってる。
You keep walking. There's the royal families.
だけなのに変なものじゃないよ。どうして積み木が喋るの？電池が入ってるの？聞きたいことだらけ。私はピックス。ただの積み木じゃなくて君のアイデアが形になったんだよ。小さいけどどんな大発明だってみんな小さなアイデアから始まるんだ。これから見せてあげるよ。お父さんはイギリスで発明されたいろいろな有名なものに感激してたね。でもそういう大きな発明も私のような小さなアイデアが集まってできるんだよ。1830年にイギリスの蒸気機関車が世界で初めて2つの町の間を人を乗せて走ったよ。そして1990年にはティム・バーナーズ・リーのアイデアでインターネットが発展し世界につなげたんだ。車だって最初は誰もヒットするとは思っていなかったよ。でもアイデアは進化し続けた。アストン・マーティンが1935年に発表したアルスターのデザインとパフォーマンスは当時最先端だったよ。なんか古っ。でもやがて F1 レースカーの最高の技術をロードカーにも取り入れたらこの通り。うわ、ビックス速そう。
Oh, I didn't know about this. Studio Ghibli's film Rapture, Castle in the Sky was inspired by Wells Milling mining village.
ベンちゃん、今飛んでるイングランドの北の方のロックバンドの曲で世界中が踊ってんだ。
まさかスコットランドで羊が発明されたって言うんじゃないよね、ピックス。
いやでもここエディンバラで科学者たちが作ったクローン動物のドリーは世界的に有名な羊だよ。
すごい。合ってるの？
たくさんの優れた科学者がいるよ。一つずつ一緒に。
There was a Johnny Walker bar inside the pavilion. You can't drink this whiskey, so not here for me. It was a nice exhibition. Okay, British-made cups, butter pot, fruits plate, the Paddington, right here. Kawaii. Oh, it's a Glute, Wallace and Glute. Okay, I was gonna leave this venue, but I've changed my mind as I was passing by this Indian pavilion. So I just waited for about 5 minutes and then started getting in line. So this is gonna be the last pavilion for today, which is like the 10th one. So yeah, I'm gonna check this out. Okay. At the entrance, you see this. The Lotus Courtyard, a gateway to timeless connections. It's like Ajanta Caves in Aurangabad, Maharashtra, India. Okay, Bharat Pavilion. Wow. Oh, nice. Namaste.
このバーラットパビリオンのバーラットの意味ご存知の方いらっしゃいますでしょうか。
なんだっけ。
こちらがヒンドゥー語でインドという意味になります。
ってことね。
こちらのパビリオンではここから過去、現在、未来というふうに奥につながっていきます。こちらのパビリオンはそれではいってらっしゃい。
すごい。So you can really basically move around inside the pavilion. And then there are like QR codes that you can find. Here you also see like these looking great ornaments. Yeah, this is like peacock. Wow. And here's like presenting the innovative part of India. I mean the Bharat. Yeah. Semiconductor industry. Yeah, it's their projects about transportation and also railroad and then also rockets. Wow. Here it's talking about their EV mobility. Here you can touch the scots on the carpets like this. I like these guys. Interesting shapes. And then scarves. Let's see. Just finished exploring inside the Bharat Pavilion. So Bharat means India in Hindi. And then, it was free to go around, so you could just take a look and whatever inside. But I prefer to be, guided by their own story, So I prefer, someone explain about, their culture and the history, blah, blah, blah. So, this is, easier actually, but, you have to put yourself to understand things, you see. so that makes me more tired. So I forgot to mention, so the pavilion's motif for this Bharat one was lotus flower that is also symbolizing, like, you know, the Buddha as well. That's always coming with the image of Buddha. Anyway, okay, I've been to 10 pavilions today. I'm so glad that I've done it. Okay, yeah, really glad that I could see a lot of, you know, different pavilions. So yeah, probably I need one more day to go around these pavilions with big buildings. And then after that, I'm going to explore the middle-sized pavilions and then the smaller ones. Right, thank you so much for watching. Okay, I will keep exploring. All right, please stay tuned. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Please let me know how you thought about the video. And if you like it, please share it with your friends and family.